Hey guys, MMA-RAY coming back at you with another UFC Fight Night 86 breakdown. Actually got two for you today. Starting off with Brad Tavares and Gregory Rodriguez RoboCop. Gregory Rodriguez is 14-5 and he is 3-2 in his last five. Brad Tavares is 20-8 and 3-2 in his last five. Age 36 is Brad Tavares. Gregory Rodriguez is 31. I will say, even though Gregory Rodriguez is the oldest looking 31-year-old man that you will ever see in your life. And if you don't believe me, go check out his photos. Like, you watch the fight Saturday, you'll see what I'm saying. Gregory Rodriguez averages 2.4 takedowns per fight. He also is, in my opinion, just in every way, shape, and form better than Brad Tavares. I think he's a better wrestler. I think the power gap is actually psychotic. I just think that Gregory Rodriguez looked good, and he looked really good in his last fight. And he did exactly what he needed to do, and the ground and pound was vicious, and the guy was fucking done after like three ground and pounds. It was crazy, actually. So he looked very good. Yesterday he got knocked out. Before that, that's gonna happen. The thing is that Brad Tavares, he doesn't really finish anyone. He is really just not dangerous. Anyone who has watched his last fight, I mean, he had Weidman on like a quarter of a leg, just spamming leg kicks. Couldn't finish him. I mean, there's nothing exciting about Brad Tavares, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but I will say he's solid. He's fought some really good competition, so I won't hate him for that. Duplessis, he lost to via decision. I think it was 3 or 4 fights ago. So, I'm Duplessis the champion now, so I can't hate on him for that. He's just not very active. Just like I said, last fight didn't impress me much. Gregory Rodriguez averages a 10% higher significant strikes, per minute. He also has just the total power, and I don't think he has anything to fear really coming back to him here. So, in the end, I would say I looked at a couple things for this fight, and the finish is 130. I think his KO for RoboCop was around like 190 or something. So not worth doing that just for KO. The one bet that I would really have leaning towards is actually a minus 3.5. Not every betting site, I don't know exactly which ones do or don't, but that was at minus 130 on DraftKings. And to me, I think at least if I'm giving Tavares some credit, he can, hang with some big boys, and he can, just kind of linger around on the outside, and Gregory Rodriguez, might not throw all that much sometimes. I do believe that he'll catch him enough to win every round. And that's what the minus 3.5 will give you guys. So he either has to win every round, so a 30-27 decision, a KO sub, whatever, any of that is a win. So you're almost getting even money for that, and you still have the potential to get a decision win as long as he dominates, which I truly believe he will. Next fight on the card, that I'm going to break down, is going to be Robert Bursic versus Igor Porteria. A couple things about this fight, for starters. Okay, Porteria 20-5 overall, with he's 2-3 in his last 5. And this Bursic guy, not first fight in the UFC, so we don't have any of that. But his overall record 17-5. He's also 5-0 with 5 KOs in his last 5. On the other hand, Porteria has been KO'd in 3 of his last 4 fights. So, for starters, what I'm going to go with, guys, is let's just enjoy this one. this is just a fight that you could sit down in the edge of your seat and just, you don't know if it's going to be a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Is it going to get out of the first round? I don't know. I'll be surprised if it does. So I would entirely lay off this. And just for fun, I did look up the KO prop for this. And it is -800. -800 for this fight to end in KO. And it's at middleweight, 185 pounds. I don't remember any of the times I've checked that I've seen -800 other than a heavyweight fight. So let's just enjoy this one, guys. I know the card's okay, but let's just enjoy this one. There is a couple things. For anyone that's on the Burchak guy, I looked into him a little bit more. And I would be very cautious thinking that, he's 5-0 with the 5 KOs in his last 5. Because I looked up some of his last fights. His last fight that he did KO him, the guy was his first MMA fight. He was 0-0 going into that fight. So then I was like, okay, fluke, maybe whatever. The next guy he fought was 28-18. So 28-18, a lot of, experience, but that's who knows where, and the last one, his third to last fight, guys. Also a first fight for the guy that he was fighting, who was 0-0 when they fought. So take it for what you wish, because for me, when you first started looking over this card, I was really like, man, Burchak, and he's not that big of a favorite. And then I looked into Pateria, and he's at least getting KO'd by Olberg and like decent, pretty solid UFC guys. And he's hanging in there, and he's took some punches. He's got really good leg kicks too, and he's also very fast. So like I said, this is a dog or pass in my opinion, because I think you can get Igor at +175. But honestly, just sit back, relax, and just see what chaos is gonna ensue. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Please like, subscribe. Please leave some comments. I might do like a little bit of a gambling breakdown video later, with a couple like maybe oddball things that if you guys want to hit something decent, I'm going to do some things about that. So thank you. Like, subscribe. MMA-RAY. Outstanding.